Hello, everybody. This is Alicia Goku here. And yeah, wow, we're back on our podcast flow. It's been a very long time, and hopefully you guys appreciate this because, yeah, I've been wanting to do this. I've been you know, and I've been wanting to get back onto the podcast flow, and so now I'm here, and I feel organized. I got my mic to work again, and yeah, so pretty much. This podcast is just me living my life. I'm going to have some guests. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to talk to myself. I'm going to talk to you. And hopefully you guys enjoy. I mean, you will enjoy because I'm that bitch. So, there's that. So today, we're just going to do a little, check-in slash, how I've been feeling, how I've been living, and how I'm feeling about weed and how I'm feeling about LA. So, yeah, and then, after this, you guys get to meet a special person of mine on the next episode. So, where should I start? Well, first of all, I'm great. I'm good. I look beautiful. And I'm sorry, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but it's been a long time coming, you guys. I'm stepping back into my womanhood, my blackness, all that good stuff, my power, stepping back into all of that, my spirituality, and I just feel refreshed. I feel good. I've been talking to God, and I just feel like things are going very, very great for me. I've been getting a lot of clarity on what I want to do with my life, and so first things first, we're going to just have a little discussion about weed because, I am the weed princess. And I feel like I have lived up to that name so strong, you guys. And my relationship with weed is changing. And it's changing in a sense that I never thought that I wouldn't want to smoke every single second of every single day. Like, I just thought that was me. I like to get high. But I just realized, weed was overtaking my brain and my life and how I ate and how I went out and how I interacted with people. And so I wanted to get that under control. But this is just something I've been dealing with ever since, I think, April of last year, you guys. If you guys watched the video, I had a really kind of intimate video where I pretty much got way too high and I dealt with some depersonalization, derealization. And that's the first time I ever fucking dealt with that. And a bitch forgot her name. I was filming for this company, and we were doing bong rips, and they were supplying the bong rips. Now, before this happened, okay, wait, y'all gotta comment and subscribe. I gotta say the YouTube shit. So anyway, and also, yeah, I want to apologize to my YouTube family because I do not be consistent with the YouTube shit, and I am very sorry, but hopefully the podcast will help with that. You feel me? So, okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I was filming for a company, and before that, I had already been getting too high. So I was incorporating CBD in my smoking habits. So I was dabbing CBD and THC, but the THC was always indica. And so when I went to this shoot, I was doing bong rips, and I did not ask what the fuck I was smoking. I didn't bring my own CBD, which I had been doing previously because when I was going to parties and shit, nobody had CBD. I was like, I need to mix the CBD with the THC because y'all niggas just want to smoke THC and get high out y'all fucking mind. So I need to supply my own shit. So this particular shoot, I did not do that, and they were supplying the weed, and the weed was sativa, bitch. So, I'm smoking, I'm 3 bong rips in, and I automatically was like, damn, I should have asked what this was. I don't think I'm going to take another rip, whatever. So they're like, we need one more take. So can you take one more hit? And I'm just like, I just told my mind I was going to say no, but the word that came out my mouth was yes. And so I took one more bong rip, and then we did a live. The company did a live. And while we were on the live, they were like, do you want to take another one? I was like, absolutely not. But while I was on live, you guys, I was staring at myself on the live. And like during the live, they kept saying Alicia Goku, which okay, so if you guys don't know, my real name is not Alicia. And Alicia is actually pronounced Alicia because that's my middle name. But if you know my real name, you know my real name. And so during this moment of the live and them calling me Alicia Goku and like saying I'm this great person, it was like just really fucking with my brain. Like, and I don't know why, but it was just like me being in the body and like looking at myself on the live and then them calling me Alicia was just like all super weird for me at the moment. And so I'm playing it cool though. I was literally just like, my body was in autopilot, y'all. I've never experienced no shit like this in my motherfucking life. So, you know, while they're talking, I'm still able to like interact, and I'm like, yeah, da, da, da. But in my brain, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck, who, what, where? And so, you know, I pretty much play it cool until the live is done, and the woman that I was shooting with, you know, she's like, you know, thank you so much. I'll walk you downstairs. We walk downstairs. Everything is like fine to her. And so it's so crazy because now like I get a little triggered walking down long hallways because like when I was like I just felt like I couldn't get to the elevator fast enough. So I get downstairs, she walks me downstairs, I'm like, bye, thank you so much. I'm walking to my car. And when I'm walking to my car, mind you, it's a pandemic, so everybody has a fucking mask on. And so there was just one guy in particular that really creeped me out. And I was like, bro, I'm about to get human trafficked. Like, that's one of my biggest fears or whatever. And so I seen him. He had a bandana covering, like, you know, his mouth and his nose. And then I just start bolting to my car. So I get to the car. And I had like a mini panic attack. I start crying. I start the car and I pull off. I didn't put nothing in my GPS, nothing. I just was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And so I'm driving, y'all, and like, I don't know what the fuck happened. And also, do not smoke and drive. Like, this is, please, don't get, please, y'all, please, because when this shit happened, I don't know how long it happened, but it could have been like a split of a second, but it almost felt like a fucking eternity because when I entered my body again, which it felt like I just left my body and like came back. Like I was so zoned out that like I didn't know where the fuck I was. I didn't know who the fuck I was. And I was just behind the wheel of a car. And so, I had to literally remind myself of my name. Like I thought, so y'all, it was crazy, y'all. Cause then I started to think like they put something in the weed. And I was like, bro, they put something in the weed, dog. Like, I'm never smoking with nobody again. And so I'm not going to speak on the ethnicity of said people that I was, you know, smoking with. But, like, in my brain, I was so panicky. I was like, oh, my God, them bitches got me, dog. They doing some voodoo shit. Like, what the fuck going on, bro? And, like, it really, like, in my brain, like, I was literally just going against, like, myself, the people I was around, and it's like those people would never do anything to me. It's like we was just getting high smoking weed, bro, and I just started tweaking, but I wasn't tweaking in front of them, I was tweaking after. And so all of that was just pretty much running through my brain. I had to call my mother, and my mom, I asked her could she pray for me, because I literally thought, like, I thought a spirit or so, I thought I was getting like, I thought I was like, what the fuck? You know, like in the movies when the fucking spirit takes over you, I thought that was happening to me. Like I legit thought a demon was overtaking my body, my nigga. Like, cause I was still functioning, but my brain was not. And so it's like my body being able to function and my brain like acting weird was like, okay, I'm not in control of my body. So something else has to be in control of my body. Not the fact that, you know, your body is a body and your mind is a mind and it's just trying to get you through. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when your mind is fucking up, your brain and your whole body is just trying to like kind of push you through shit sometimes. That's just what happens. And so I called my mom. My mom, like, she says my real name to me, and I couldn't even look. I FaceTimed her. I couldn't even look at my face. Like, I was so freaked out of the fact that my mind was like in a body. It was weird, y'all. It was weird. So needless to say, after that period in time, I was like, I don't know about weed no more. But I still loved weed so much, so I didn't want to stop smoking it. But like every time I had smoked after that, I was dealing with like depersonalization, pretty much like zoning out, just really in my mind about certain shit. And so I took a tolerance break and I was just smoking CBD. And that's when I was like, okay, I could fuck with CBD. And then eventually I started to bring THC back into my life, but it was only indica because I know I was smoking sativa with them bitches because sativa the only thing that could get me like that, bro, because sativa is the mind. You know what I'm saying? And so, with taking that break, like my relationship with weed has been pretty much really funny and weird since that time or whatever. And so, basically, I say all of that to say that now I only want to smoke weed. I don't want to abuse it. Basically, I don't want to abuse weed. I've been smoking every day, and then like, also after that happening, I started to really indulge in tobacco a lot more because prior to that situation, I was just smoking weed or wax. Like I was not doing any tobacco because, I don't know. I was like, weed is fine for me. I had already quit tobacco and I had not been smoking tobacco for I think about a year. And because I just didn't want to fuck with that shit. But so I was trusting weed and only weed. So then it's like I started this relationship back with tobacco again because tobacco mixed with the weed kind of like kept me present. The tobacco helped me stay present. I don't know how. I don't know. I guess maybe something's in it that makes you stay present, whatever. But that was the case for tobacco. And so when I started smoking again, after that tolerance break I was telling you guys about, I really was getting like heavy in the backwoods and just grab a leaf. And I was also, very, I guess, intimate. I was doing a lot of Adderall, you guys. And the Adderall with the smoking, it was just like, at that time, a pleasant combination for me. And so I ended up, quitting Adderall. And I was still kind of like struggling with weed because still every time I was smoking it, I was definitely still like just not present at times, depending on what I was smoking. And so even though I thought the tobacco was helping, it wasn't really fucking helping because it was just, bitch, you think it's helping, but it's not. It's just another coping motherfucking mechanism, ho. And so, yeah, I just, weed, you guys, weed. It's good, but like, I just feel like, again, I was abusing it. I was smoking a lot. And there was just one night that I smoked like 17 J's. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, what is seriously wrong with you, dog? And I think that was when I kind of started to realize, okay, there's a problem here that you need to try to be active about fixing. But it really wasn't until like maybe a week and a half ago where I had got like sick. And so I had been telling myself, stop smoking the tobacco. Really, please stop smoking the tobacco. Your chest is hurting. You can't breathe. We can't walk 5 steps without your heart fucking racing. You need to chill. But the tobacco had me in a chokehold, y'all. Had me in a Woo, Lord. Goddamn. And I hate to admit it, but it's like at the end of the day, like, bro, like, that shit is addictive. It's like, I would love to think that drugs or tobacco don't got a hold on me, but it's like, it did. It really did, y'all. It really did. And so I was not feeling good. And so my throat was already feeling funny. And, for me, I'm a spiritual person. I feel like God talks to me, but he also talks to me like through my body. And so for my chest to be hurting and I'm still smoking, he was like, okay, bitch, well, now I got to hit you with a, you know what I'm saying? So you can chill some more. Like, now you don't have a choice. So I felt a little tickle in my throat, and I was like, okay, I'm going to stop. All right? So I didn't stop. I felt a little tickle, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna smoke as much as I've been smoking. So I'm like trying to hit a J once or twice a day to still get that hit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I sound like a crackhead. Just to get that hit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like God was still like, no. And so I already had the tickle in my throat. I took a hit of a J one time, and I felt the like, yeah, you almost hear, you can hear the cough right here. So that cough was like, damn, like, wow. And so then I got like sick. So I was like coughing, and I had the sniffles. Well, look, so even previous to my throat fucking up a little bit, I had the sniffles. I had a sinus thing going on, and I was like, okay, I have to really chill. But then it's like it moved to my throat. And so then it was like, okay, I had to chill, and I still hit a J. And then it was like, now you can't, because, bitch, you really gonna be fucked up if you keep fucking smoking. So I was like, and then I had to prove something to myself, because I was like, damn, bitch, you couldn't even stop during the sniffles. You couldn't even stop during the fucking first throat cough. So now you really, really got to prove to yourself that you got some type of fucking self-control, dog. Like, please, for us, for me, for your heart, for your chest, for your people around you, your dogs, your animals. Just please, bitch, do it. Just do it. And so, we can have no tobacco. But I had to do content, you guys, and I meant to buy some CBD, but because I am irresponsible, which, taking responsibility, I did not order any CBD. So I had to do a video with THC. And it's like, it was nice. I'm not going to lie. It was nice because after a week and some change of not smoking, I've been trying to tell myself, you don't need weed, whatever. But it's like as soon as I hit the fucking dab, bro, for the promo, I literally was smiling right after. And it's like, okay, like, I get it. Like, okay, weed is a good thing, but like, bitch, you don't need it. And so I haven't smoked since then, but I could also I smoked I did the dab yesterday, and I can already feel myself like wanting to smoke because of that happiness that I got right after I hit the dab. And so it's like, I don't need it. I haven't smoked since the dab. And so it's just like, I'm here. And I'm pretty much having a battle in my brain of when to smoke weed, when not to smoke weed. When do I feel like I need it? Am I smoking to relax? Am I smoking because I'm sad? Blah, blah, blah. And so I just have to say, I know there's people out there right now because, on TikTok, every time me and Bay are scrolling now, everybody's trying to quit or trying to they're realizing that weed is not an enjoyable thing anymore for them. They're doing it because it's like you have oral fixation or, just like there's something that's connecting you to this, but there's like not really an enjoyment anymore. And I feel like a lot of people are feeling like that right now. And I am one of those people. But I think me smoking yesterday for the promo does make me realize, weed isn't bad. Like, I feel like I could still smoke weed and, maybe, use it as some type of reward. But I don't need it every day. And I also don't need it once a week. Like, I don't need it as often as I was feeling before. And it feels good to, take myself out of sadness or, certain emotions without a blunt. Because I was definitely one of those people that are like, oh, well, I could just smoke real quick, or I'm having a bad day because I haven't smoked yet. And it's like, damn, the weed got you like that. You can't even have a good day without motherfucking hitting a J, bitch. Come on, dog. It ain't that deep. And, weed just isn't supposed to be abused. And that's something I learned, like I said, last year. But, at the end of the day, when you're addicted to something, even though we like to say we're not addicted, if you're smoking, you got to smoke before you eat, you got to smoke before you go out, then chances are you are probably a little dependent on said drug. And at the end of the day, we like to think weed. Obviously, no, it hasn't killed anybody. But just because it hasn't killed anybody doesn't mean that there aren't things that can... Right, so what I was saying is basically just because weed hasn't killed anybody doesn't mean it can't fuck up your brain and, do shit to you. And those commercials from back in the day were like when people tell you, weed kills brain cells, nigga, it fucking does. And the clarity that I've had, the The clarity that I've had since I have not been smoking every fucking day, every fucking hour, every fucking minute, has been just very eye opening and reassuring that I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to do. Um, Now, with that being said, that first week was rough as hell. And it wasn't even like the first few days. It was like day 3, day 4, when you're realizing that you get really irritable when you're not smoking. It's just like, I feel like that's the point where people cave, but that needs to be the point where people realize, okay, I'm addicted. And I just wanted to be open and honest with you guys about that because I have been a very heavy smoker for a very long time, and I am damn sure an advocate for weed. I think people should smoke weed. It helps them relax. I feel like after a long day, a blunt is nice. I'm not, well, shit, like a blunt is not necessarily good for you because that's tobacco, but like a J is nice, a dab is nice. But as long as, that dependency is there, you're not gonna be your best self. And that's just me feeling like that. Some people can do it every day, but I do feel like a lot of people who smoke every second, there's something in you. Well, I could just speak for me, but there's something in y'all niggas telling y'all. Damn, I gotta smoke again. Damn, I gotta smoke before my meal. Damn, I gotta. Damn, I gotta roll up again, cuz I gotta roll up again. And then like being a weed influencer is like, for me, I'm like, there's a long time where I still don't gotta pay for weed. I still got weed in my crib. And the fact that I can have weed in my house and feel like I don't gotta smoke it, like that shit to me is like, damn, bitch, you grew. You grew, bitch. Woo! So, yeah, you guys, just wanted to be open because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be smoking THC. I'm about to order my CBD probably right after I get off this podcast because I do still feel like I might have that oral fixation. But I also like CBD. I feel like CBD helps a lot with your period. There's just a lot of benefits when it comes to CBD. And there's nothing wrong with that. The other thing I think I'm struggling with right now is not necessarily struggling, but I just want to make sure I don't pick up another habit or another bad habit because I'm not smoking weed all the time. Like, I don't want to start eating profusively now because I miss weed, or drinking, or like just doing any other substance because I don't have weed. Like, I want to take that energy and put it into something else, whether that be, something productive like filming a podcast or, going on a walk, whatever. I just want to make sure I'm the best version of myself. And I don't know if that includes me smoking weed every day, just to be honest. But I appreciate you guys listening. With all that being said, I was kind of gonna go into like my LA living style right now, but I'm really just kicking it in the house, you guys. Like, I also I don't want to say I don't feel comfortable being in spaces where people are smoking, but I'm also dealing with being around people who smoke and having to, say no, or just literally the urge in me asking, oh, can I hit that? Like, I have to stop that. I have to stop that too. Bougie, be quiet. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, excuse me again, y'all. I just have to stop that urge. So, yeah, I guess that's the update. Hold on, let me. I guess that's the update, you guys. I feel really good about getting on here and being open with y'all. And I'm not saying I'm never gonna smoke again. Like I still like weed. I just think I need a break. My brain needs a break. All the cannabinoids in my brain are like, thank you for relaxing. And I think you guys should care about your brain too. If you've been feeling like this, just like, did you order food? Yeah. You ordered food?
No.
Oh, is that still recording? That one?
Yeah, still recording.
What is it?
It's
Oh, your cousin. Oh, shit. Holy shit, my bad. My boo's cousin is in town. And he just walked in. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you tune into the next episode. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if this wasn't like anything full of drama or like something more interesting that you wanted, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care. I just wanted to get on here and talk, and hopefully you guys accept what I'm putting out to you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.